The Leo and Danny Show.
But thank you for doing that because it's definitely going on the blog.
Here's my statement. I had to pick up a naked Native American who was admitted to doing heroin and snorting meth, okay? I probably got the crabs just touching him, and I dove in a river with his limp body.
Oh.
So, until you're doing the same thing, get the fuck out of my face.
Well, thank you for my headline. I picked up, Danny Mullen says, screams incessantly that he picked up a Native American that used to do heroin naked.
It is crazy to think that Inland Iggy used to do heroin. I think that this is not for your blog anymore.
Yeah.
This is. Oh, no, you can still fuck YouTube.com and still post this. But Inland Iggy, I would say, is the most adjusted member of the crew, probably, or one of them.
Yeah.
It's amazing how everybody in the crew has something fucked up about him. Well, you want to go down the list?
Yeah, I have a huge sex addiction. You know, I'm depressed. Jerry's depressed, suicidal. Austin is a huge pothead.
Can I tell a story?
Yeah.
Ian and I were trying to get a certain clip from the live stream we did a couple Thursdays ago. We needed it for the new party video. I text Austin exactly what we needed. He sent me about 5 different timestamps, and every time I went to that timestamp, what we were looking for is Austin and I talking about the challenge where he had to eat 1,000 milligrams, which turned into 4,000. He would send me one where I was talking about fishing, then one where I was talking about college stories, then one where I was talking about my first girl. I was like, Austin, how high are you, and why are you just sending me random points in time in this video? He's like, oh shit, I was on an old podcast. I completely misunderstood you. I am really high, right? This guy's...
That's not even what happened.
This guy is walking around, Pigpen from the Peanuts?
Yeah.
That's Austin, but it's a marijuana smoke cloud instead of dirt.
Oh, God. We have to do that now.
Fan Jerry, his issues, where do I even begin? We're about to get him on the horn.
He's suicidal. That's all we have to really say about him.
Nico's alcoholism.
I think a coke problem, maybe. Yeah. I think Fan Jerry also has a coke problem. And yeah, Nico's a huge alcoholic.
Nico drinks more booze than water. And if you disagree with me, we're going to tell you the stories of our weekend in Kansas.
Oh, yeah.
And this might change your mind. Inland Iggy, when he drinks, he's punched me in the face before. He turns into a complete Native American psychopath. Who else is in the crew?
Well, anybody else is even more fucked up than that.
Well, Brooks,
so.
Brooks, he has countless...
No, everybody
examples.
that's involved is absolutely out of their mind. I mean, even Ken at the very beginning, the Asian man.
He would smoke meth and do psychedelics all the time.
I love that. I wish that motherfucker was a permanent member of the crew. That guy would have been fucking unreal. But yeah, man, I think, well, what do you mean? I mean, don't you feel that all these things make us much more interesting? I mean,
absolutely.
Fuck, dude.
Absolutely.
You know who's like, I know that you hate, I like the guy. It's like a buddy. He's fun to drink, but Andrew Judge TV,
God, it's been probably 20 episodes since I've mentioned his name. Why do you got to bring him back to me?
Because I was going to say he's the most well-adjusted, like he has the greatest upbringing I've ever heard. He has dealt with zero any tragedies in his life. I don't think he's ever done any hardcore drugs.
Yeah. His vice is shitty comedy. Fuck Andrew Judge
Son
TV.
of a bitch, dude. He's a really cool guy. You would love him at a bar, dude.
Nope.
He's Irish. It would be fun, dude. Trust me. You would have a good time with Andrew Judge TV at a bar. It's also solid with chicks. I swear.
Is he better than Nico?
Oh.
We have a story to tell about Nico.
Oh, Nico. Guys, I mean, look, I told him, I was talking about it too, and I was like, listen, I understand that your character on the channel is kind of this alcoholic thing, but I was like, and I know that you like to drink. Why don't you just drink for bits or drink that much for bits? But he's telling me, I think he has like 5 beers every night, and I think one night or two, he's drinking really much more heavily than that. So
do you know he drinks 5 beers a night?
He told me that, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
He told you that?
Yes, 5 beers every night, man. He buys a 6-pack and he'll finish 5 of them every night.
First of all, from a financial standpoint,
that's a lot of money. Yeah,
that's probably $1,200 a month.
Honestly, in beer, yeah. Well, you saw what he spent. He spent like I think $70 at a restaurant in drinks that we were at.
We need to have an intervention with Nico. I know it's going to take away a lot of comedy, but it's the responsible thing to do.
It is a responsible thing to do because he's great. And I think he's young right now. He can handle it. But yes, as we get older, there's so many alcoholics in the world, especially in the United States. So that could be a thing. And it's definitely in his genetics to be a little bit predisposed to alcoholism.
I'll text him privately. But Nico, you're probably listening to this. We don't need you to drink anymore. Don't feel pressured.
No.
But yeah, man, it's something I got to talk to him about privately. I've already done that once, but it's getting to the point now where it's going to ruin his life.
It is going to ruin
financially.
His life.
It's going to keep him broke,
right?
And there's nothing more demoralizing than just always being broke, always having $1,000 of credit card debt. It's hard to feel like that's where Jerry's at too.
Yeah.
There's always a rain cloud over your head when that's going on. But then also, when you wake up in the morning and there's scrapes on your knees from trying to fight some random fan who went to Kansas University.
Right on the concrete.
There's 50 gigabytes of gas tank footage.
Yeah.
It's going to start fucking with your filming career. He's had nights where his girlfriend has refused to take his calls because he's so blacked out. I mean, alcohol, dude. Alcohol's going to... I mean, weed fucks with Austin's life. There's no doubt.
Yeah.
But alcohol, it's just... it's so much worse. You can't even compare the two things.
No, you can't compare them, man. It's... Yeah. Look, we care about Nico, and we don't want him to, derail his life because of, and especially not because we've made him feel like this character that he becomes is so important.
It's the funniest thing I've
it
ever
is
seen.
really the funniest fucking thing.
I never laughed harder than when Nico was blacked out on the RV with
He's
us,
so
trying to film everything.
funny, dude. Yeah, he thought everything was a bit, man. He really thought we needed to film the numbers at the gas station go up for an extended period of time. His debacle with the lady in the gas station, you missed that, bro. That was, and I couldn't even film most of it. I filmed a little bit at the end of it, but dude, the debacle he had with the lady with his PIN number was unbelievable. She laughed. She broke. She was just like, "Hey, just put in your PIN." And he's like angry and probably can't even make eye contact. One of the cops laughed that came on the fucking RV. They're like, "We can't take you seriously, man. He killed a moth, man, for no reason." This moth was just like, we're caught. I'm not trying to make any sudden moves or anything. And Nico just kills a moth. He actually slammed it against the fucking ceiling and then stomped on it.